Have you ever felt a persistent feeling of sadness that you just can't shake off? You might be experiencing something deeper than just a fleeting bout of the blues. Today, we're focusing on a serious mental health condition known as depression. Depression is not merely a temporary state of sadness. It's a complex condition that affects both the mind and the body. It's a pervasive darkness that seeps into every aspect of life, making everyday tasks seem insurmountable and joy a distant memory. Depression is an invisible adversary that millions of people around the world battle every day. It doesn't discriminate, affecting people of all ages, races, and social statuses. It's a global issue, a silent epidemic that we need to address and understand better. One common misconception is that depression is just a severe form of sadness. But it's so much more than that. It's an overwhelming feeling of desolation and hopelessness that doesn't dissipate with time or positive events. It's a constant struggle, a fight against an unseen enemy. It's a heavy burden that those affected carry around, often in silence and solitude. Now you might wonder, why are we talking about depression? The answer is simple. We need to raise awareness about this condition, to break the silence and the stigma surrounding it. We need to let those who are struggling know that they're not alone, that they're understood, and that help is available. Depression is a complex condition that affects the mind and body. It's much more than just feeling down. It's a chronic, debilitating illness that requires understanding, compassion, and appropriate treatment. By shedding light on this condition, we hope to contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. So, if you're feeling persistently sad, empty, or hopeless, please remember, it's okay to reach out. There's help available, and there's absolutely no shame in seeking it. Depression is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of being human. And remember, it's okay not to be okay sometimes. Depression is a complex condition that affects the mind and body, and it's much more than just feeling down. Scene script. Depression doesn't look the same for everyone. How can you identify its signs? Depression, like many mental health conditions, is a chameleon. It changes its colors, adapting and manifesting differently from one person to the next. Yet, amidst this diversity, there are common threads that weave through many people's experiences. Today, we're going to unravel some of these strands, helping you to recognize the potential signs of depression. Persistent sadness is a hallmark symptom. This isn't just a case of the blues or a bad day. It's a profound, unshakable melancholy that lingers, casting a shadow over everything. It's like trying to see the world through a foggy window. Everything seems distant, dulled, and drained of joy. Loss of interest is another key sign. Activities that once sparked joy now fail to ignite any enthusiasm. Hobbies gather dust, social invitations go unanswered, and life itself can start to feel like a monotonous chore. This is more than mere boredom. It's a dwindling desire to engage with the world. Fatigue, too, is often a companion of depression. It's a bone-deep exhaustion that sleep doesn't seem to cure. Even simple tasks can feel like monumental challenges, and the world can seem overwhelming and exhausting. Sleeping issues are common as well. Some individuals may find themselves sleeping too much, while others may suffer from insomnia, tossing and turning as their mind churns with worry and negative thoughts. Changes in appetite can also occur. Some may find themselves eating less, while others may turn to food for comfort. Weight loss or gain can follow, further affecting one's self-esteem and mood. Remember, experiencing these symptoms doesn't necessarily mean you're depressed, but if they persist and they're affecting your quality of life, it may be time to seek professional help. Depression is a heavy burden to bear, but remember, you don't have to carry it alone. There are countless resources and individuals ready to lend a helping hand. Identifying the symptoms is the first step towards seeking help and treatment. Scene script. Depression is a battle, but it's not one you have to fight alone. How can you cope with it? Well, one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal is communication. When dealing with depression, reaching out to someone you trust can make a world of difference. It could be a friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. It's about finding someone who will listen without judgment, someone who will offer support and understanding. You don't have to carry this burden alone. There are people around you who care and want to help. But it's not just about opening up to others. It's also about opening up to yourself. Acknowledge your feelings. Recognize that it's okay to feel the way you do. It's okay to be not okay. It's okay to seek help. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. Now let's talk about self-care. It's not just a buzzword. It's a crucial part of managing depression. Self-care is about taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. It's about doing things that make you feel good. Start by ensuring you're getting enough sleep. Sleep can greatly influence our mood and energy levels. Aim for a regular sleep schedule and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Next, pay attention to what you eat. A balanced, nutritious diet can do wonders for your mood and energy. Try to incorporate more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your meals. And don't forget about physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters. It can be as simple as going for a walk or dancing to your favorite song. Lastly, engage in activities that you enjoy. Whether it's reading a book, painting, or playing a musical instrument, these activities can provide a much-needed escape and a sense of accomplishment. Remember, dealing with depression is not about snapping out of it. It's about understanding, patience, and self-care. It's about reaching out and embracing support. Taking care of your mental health is as important as taking care of your physical health. Because you matter, and you're not alone in this fight. Depression is not a sign of weakness. So where can you find help? In our journey to understand and cope with depression, seeking professional help is an essential step. Mental health professionals have the knowledge and tools to guide us through this difficult time. They can provide strategies for managing symptoms, offer emotional support, and most importantly, they can make us realize that we are not alone in our struggle. But there's another battle we need to fight: the stigma surrounding mental health. This invisible barrier often discourages people from seeking the help they need. It's high time we change our perspective. Let's remember that mental health is just as important as physical health, and it's okay to seek help for it. Depression is not a character flaw or a sign of weakness. It's a health issue that needs attention and care. So if you or someone you know is grappling with depression, reach out. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but an act of strength. You are not alone.